This has been, as you have pointed out, a fairly quiet, silly season. We're about to get into it a little bit more on Monday, I would think. Maybe there'll be some surprise firings. We know about a couple of big ones, and we ask you the same question every week, but we'll ask you again as we are about to see Ole Miss's regular season end tomorrow night. Any more insight, any more update on where Auburn turns next?
Well, Paul, I think, I've said on the show all along here that, that it appears to winnowed down to Lane Kiffin, Hugh Freeze as the top targets. I don't think that's any kind of like searing breaking news. And how things transpire at Auburn, I think the Egg Bowl ending is going to be a trigger point for that. Because I think Kiffin's in a position where he's certainly going to have a chance at that job. And so I don't think anything happens at Auburn until the Egg Bowl on Thursday, and then I think we could see some things unfold in the next 72 hours. I have cautioned, Paul, that you're dealing with two very unpredictable variables with Auburn and just its general Auburnness, and Lane Kiffin, who has been prone to whims occasionally. So I think it would be premature to say that anything's done or anything's in hand. I think there's some work to do, but I think it's clear at this point that Lane Kiffin's the favorite for that job.
We all have had our say on Lane Kiffin, but considering the importance of this matter, when that report came out the other night by a local television reporter, have you ever seen a head coach, a major head coach, react in the way that Lane Kiffin did?
I have not, Paul, but I think when you embrace Lane Kiffin, you embrace all of Lane Kiffin, and that reaction is quintessential Lane Kiffin. That's who he is. That is why he is wildly popular with the under 35 crowd, right? Like, people love that Lane Kiffin is authentic, and that's who Lane Kiffin is. And he has never changed and never apologized for who he is, and I just think he's won, and people have embraced it more. So he's a fascinating guy, and in a lot of ways, he's been very successful, especially in recent years where he's gone, and it certainly is as gifted an offensive mind and play caller that we've seen in the sport in the last 15 years. But it is going to be good for ratings, Paul, if that is the case. The old SEC network executives would be smiling at the press conference.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.